people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. For those of you who are new here, you might be thinking, hey, why are you wearing a sweater? I know, I am thinking the exact same thing too, honestly. It is one day really hot here in Canada, the next day really cold. We are going back and forth between like 9 degrees and 28 degrees. So I'm kind of hoping that things are going to get a little bit more spring and soon summer when June comes. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created different banner styles, different quick, easy tips for beginners for bullet journaling and banners that you want to incorporate in your spreads. I have a part 1 of this video. I'm going to link that down below or up in the cards here if you guys want to take a peek at that. But before I move into the video, I want to say thank you for supporting my channel and leaving comments down below. It really means a lot for me to read them and respond and interact with you guys. And with that, I will pass you on to my voiceover. Well, if you've found your way to this video, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to show you some easy header styles for beginners or how to change up your banner styles. Basically, when I use these, I incorporate them in my bullet journal to make my quote pages look a little bit better, but you can always include them in things like your monthly layouts, even your weekly layouts. I'm going to go through and show you a bit of examples for things that I've incorporated these specific headings in journal spreads that I've done in the past, just to give you a good idea. It was one of you guys' suggestion that I show you exactly how I use these, because coming up with a banner idea may be easy, but actually incorporating quick and easy banners into your bullet journal may be a little bit intimidating for a newbie. So in this example here, I've shown you how to incorporate the flags. This is just a weekly spread that I've done in the past, and I'll link that video in the description box down below. Moving on to example number 4 here, I've decided to keep that flag, except I've just switched it up a little bit. So I made it look a bit more like a bookmark. You'll see that I do this throughout the banners tutorial, that I find a common element that I like and just adjust it a little bit. So in number 5 here, I've kept the flag like I did in number 2, but instead of having 4, I do 1. I do the number of the week in the flag and then the day of the week just underneath the poem. When I was a beginner to bullet journaling, I was always really intimidated and didn't really know how to draw these banners. I wanted something that was quick and easy, but I was always a little bit scared that I was going to make it look weird or not incorporate it properly. So one suggestion that I just make if you are a beginner to bullet journaling is test these out in quote pages. This is something that I love to do myself. I've found that this is the way that I can explore my creativity the most in a comfortable way, so I'm not intimidated. Numbers 9 and 10 are similar to 2 and 3 in the sense that we have that pole starting off, but instead of having flags dangle down from them, we have different shapes. So I've used here a diamond and a circle. I always love seeing these as calendar titles in spreads, or if you have something that you're tracking, let's say books to read, you can have this header at the very top of your page, and then each bubble or each square or diamond, whatever you like to call it, is going to have a different letter. Options number 11, 12, and 13 here I did, and I have the same lettering style of the word header, except it's surrounded by something different here. So for this example here, I'm going to show you how I used it in a monthly spread. You can see on the right hand side, I have the quote, "It's time to grow." I've just surrounded that quote with a different header or banner. Moving on to number 14 here. Again, I'm using that same lettering, but what I've switched up is the banner or header surrounding the lettering. This is something that I tend to do if I love a lettering style that I've chosen, is I'll just switch up what surrounds it. So these are super quick and easy to do, and you can implement them yourselves in your journals. Number 16 here is a scroll shape, and number 17 is just a variation of it again. I ended up using this myself in one of my quote pages for reading, and I really enjoyed doing that. So here is just an example of what it looks like filled into the page. The quote says, "Reading gives us a place to go when we have to stay where we are." If you guys are interested in seeing how I use these headers and banners in my bullet journal, a lot of the time we'll use them in quote pages like I just showed you, and I post all those photos on my Instagram. So if you aren't following over there, you're missing out on some content. I usually post about 5 times a week, so that's something that you can always check out on how I incorporate different things things into my bullet journal that you might not be seeing here on YouTube. Moving on to the right side of the page here, numbers 20, 21, 22, and 23. They are all different comic styles. So I have a bubbles for people thinking or speech bubbles. And then the number 23 that you'll see here is if somebody was yelling at you, they're gonna use this instead. So if you're incorporating different doodles or something in your bullet journal, maybe people or characters, that is something that you can use these different headers for as well. Or maybe you are really into comic book reading, and that could be something that you include in your journal. Moving on to the next one here, I have a little sign, and this was actually a suggestion that I use the word sale. If you're having like a yard sale or something, or maybe you need to sell your textbooks. I'm a recent university graduate, so I'm trying to get rid of all of my textbooks that I used, either selling them online, hopefully, and if not, I'm just gonna donate them. That is something that I could use to track what book I need to sell, what I've sold it for, to who and when, anything really that you can think of to start a different collection. And if you don't know what a collection is in your bullet journal, I have a video on what is bullet journaling if you are a newbie, and I'll have that linked down below. Number 28 here, I thought of a coffee shop when you have that little billboard outside and they have cute lettering over top of it for the drinks that they might have for the day. A sticky note is a good classic. I like to use these in my back to school spreads. Number 30, 31, 32 are all different circle ideas. So I like to keep sometimes it very simple in my bullet journal and just a circle around the words that I'm using. So these are just different variations that you can use yourself and incorporate the words in the center for the different banner ideas. I also showed you different options as well here in my cover page for June, and I ended up doing a rope. So technically you're getting a little bonus here. Moving on to 34 all the way to the very end, I'm going to be showing you different square ideas. So you can always incorporate the different shapes that I'm using here in something else. So those lines that I ended up showing you on the left hand side with the word headers, you can incorporate any of these styles in your journal as well. But that is really it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which one your favorite is in the comments down below. I love incorporating different banners into my bullet journal, and I find a lot of these are really quick and easy banner styles. Use them for your titles in your calendars, your weekly spreads, or my favorite, of course, on your quote pages. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed everything today. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. It really does help support my channel to grow. And tell me down below what your favorite banner was or what styles you like to incorporate in your journal. I'll see you next week. Bye!